Hey guys, we're back here for a video, and this is gonna be a long one, so brace yourself. By the title, you could already see it's gonna be a really juicy story time, and we're gonna basically talk about our like full experience because it's not like something that just happened like one time. It's like over a period of like a year, basically. So yeah, let's get into it. You want to start?
Nah, you can start.
All right. So, my parents divorced, right? And they were separated for a long time before they actually decided to file for divorce. And me and my sister, we stayed in New York with my dad until my mom decided to move to Virginia, which we are now. So, yeah, so they divorced. 2 weeks after my mom left, my dad would talk about a woman, like some woman, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna meet her soon, whatever." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm not mad that that's what has to be done. Just has to be done." Um, so yeah, so we're like, okay, literally a week after my mom had left. It was like a week, no more than 2 weeks, but it was definitely about a week.
Week or two, yeah.
Yeah. So after she left, we meet the new lady. Now
We're gonna call her G.
Yeah, we met G and her daughter
S.
So we were like, okay, that's interesting, like out of nowhere. But the way it happened was we didn't know that they came from another country. So my dad was like, the way he made it seem like, oh, she's a correction officer, and like I thought she lived in
New
Brooklyn,
York, yeah.
right? So we were like, okay, because I'm like, if you have a job of that
nature,
yeah, why would you
want to move in with us and it's a 2-bedroom?
Right. So it just didn't click, but like we wasn't thinking all of that at the time. So I was in the shower and we saw like we usually hear our dad's music, which is like these old songs, sometimes like that like some reggae, calypso,
yeah.
mostly like that. So like we know his music. So I was hearing it and I look outside my window while I'm showering. I'm like, it's Dad, all right. Then I see him unloading like luggages and there's a woman and her child. I'm like, what's going on? So like I finish up and I like run out the shower and I tell my sister and I'm like, mind you, we're just getting ready 'cause I think we were just like about to like go out to the store or whatever. And she comes and runs in the shower real quick too, because it took them a while to get in the house, like a good 15 minutes. I don't know what was happening.
It was because they had a lot of luggage.
Yeah,
probably.
so
I don't know.
Whatever. It just took a while. So she went in the shower real quick, and we just like, because at the time we still shared a room, and we only lived in a 2-bedroom. So yeah, so she ran and she got dressed, and we're just like me and her like puzzling, and we like had called her mom and was like, "What's going on? Like that has some lady here, all of that." So we stayed in the room for a while, and then. Yeah.
So, I, of course, am the first one to come out because I'm daddy's little girl. So he was like, oh, I'm gonna probably introduce you to my youngest daughter first. So I was like, all right, whatever. So then he was like, this is soon to be my wife. I was like, what? Like, what are you talking about? So then, we got introduced to them, and it was like in like the weirdest way. And you know, we were like, we're cool, we're pretty cool kids, so we're not gonna be rude to you. But her and her daughter, they were like bad vibes from the beginning, you know? They were bad vibes from the beginning. And like we had to go out with the girl the next day, like, you know, we had to go out with her the next day. And that's when we started clicking with the girl. But my sister clicked more with her. Like, I stopped talking to her after a while. But everything was pretty good up until after Labor Day. For those who don't know, Labor Day is a, like, Caribbean country, Caribbean holiday. Okay? And my dad is from Barbados, so who knows?
Technically, it's not a Caribbean holiday. It's just something that New York has, like, traditions of doing. So on Labor Day, they go and they walk up and they dance and whatever the case is. And it's, like, every, Caribbean country. And that happens in Brooklyn. So, yeah.
And it was like lit. We all had a good time. Like that. After that, we went to church, and after that we went to breakfast and everything. Like it was cool that whole weekend. Like that Labor Day weekend before you had to go to school. They were at school. We had to go back to school. Everything was like cool. Like I was like, I was happy. Like I was like, oh,
you're hitting me.
For a while she was chill. Even after a little bit after Labor Day, she was OD chill. Then that's when her daughter started acting wild shady. Me and my sister, we didn't take her out one time, and she started acting shady. The girl started acting shady.
And the thing about it is, we would ask her if she wanted to go out. She's like a person that likes to stay in the house and just like be on her iPad, social media, watching TV. That's her thing. And I'm the same way, but I go out and I socialize. Like she was very antisocial, and like I brought her around my friends, like
family. We brought her around family. Like we brought her to our cousin's birthday. Yeah, Kennedy.
Oh, I forgot about that. Damn, you're right.
We brought her to our cousin's birthday, and like every time, everything is like so. Everything with her was just so. Like it was never open. She was never open to doing anything.
Right, like
everything was like closed.
Yeah.
But back to our stepmom. That's her main focus. Okay. So after Labor Day, or like the week after, a week or two after, that's when stuff started getting shady. I remember I was coming back from an orthodontist appointment. I had braces. But,
no braces.
I used to have braces. But she was like saying how don't involve me with anything with your kids. It has to do with your kids.
The stepmom for this, mind you.
Do you want to fight? Okay. Like, do you want to fight? It was rude, and I felt some type of way. Like, honestly, I felt some type of way because we're like, what did we do? And apparently, everything was blamed on our mom. And my mom is, mind you, my mom's in Virginia. She's over 200 miles away. What can she be doing? From a phone? Okay. Like, my mom had her input, but it wasn't like...
We're her kids. She has a very strong personality. She's one of those people like, I ride or die for my children.
Yeah.
So she wanted to make sure we were well taken care of. Yeah, my mom is rational. My mom's educated, okay? She's very well educated. And... she was just trying to like be that good person. My mom wasn't mad at the fact that my dad had this new woman in his life. Not at all. My mom's the type of person, she would have took me, my sister, and her daughter somewhere because she's not that type of person.
Yeah.
So, that didn't work out so well, but she claimed, that was the situation. My thing is, don't come to someone's house. Like, you decided to move in to our house with us. Mind you, we've lived here since 2004.
We've been in New York forever.
We always lived in New York until
lived
now.
in New York
right.
Up until now.
So that was our house, and that's the house we basically grew up in because that's like the house we stayed in
the longest.
Yeah, like 10 plus years. So like, don't come in here and expect that this is your like area.
Yeah.
And me and Tia wasn't even territorial about
we
it.
Had to share. Okay, we had a 2-bedroom, so we had to share our room with the girl. We helped her daughter out. We've done things. We went out with her daughter. We even tried to interact with her. She used to give us. I'm not even gonna lie though. Like in the beginning, she was so chill. Like the stepmom was chill. Like I told my mom I liked her in the beginning.
Me too. I really did like her.
Really liked
and I don't
her.
think she's a bad person, but she's just the way she
used to give us money. She used to do a lot for us.
Like,
and
she
then
was nice.
Everything was like, I don't want to be around your kids because of their mother. My mother,
right.
Mind you never met my mother.
And then wait, we didn't even say the part like where it got really crazy. It's like we would be in the house and she wouldn't even talk to us. Like I come in, she wouldn't talk to us. Like, bitch, why you not talking to me? I didn't do anything to you.
And like, first of all, this is my house before it was yours, so you should greet me. When I come through the door, you should greet me.
My dad said, "Oh, this is West Indian thing. You're gonna tell your elders this way." All right, I understand that. That's not my issue. My thing is like, come in the house.
Yeah, like,
and I don't see you at first, whatever, and then you're there, you say hi to me, or it's like a mutual thing, like, but like if you see that somebody's not even trying to respect you, it's like, damn, I'm not gonna keep on kissing your butt if you're not going to try. Like, it was just like that type of thing, and it was like, it was just so hard to deal with it. Like, there was times I would wait to like, I would listen, I'd be in my room and listen to see when she left.
And like when she got out the shower, bathroom, kitchen,
I was legit clocking her. And I don't clock nobody. That's a New York thing. We don't clock nobody.
Yeah. And then after she left in February.
We didn't know she left. We never knew she was gone.
Never knew she left. But I had kind of thought about it because I was like, why is their stuff not there? Like, it was kind of sus in the morning, and I was like, Shira, their stuff is not here. My dad told me that they left. When they left,
he was like, my dad constantly kept making excuses for them, and like we love our dad to death, but just the way that it went, just
no,
the way that it went, it was just like, boy, like you're not. He was just so
and
blind.
If things would have went better, I probably would have stayed there for like high school, but I didn't, because the way it went, even after they left, I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of hatred towards my dad, and I still do, but I kind of let it go, because
you have to forgive and you forget and
yeah,
move on with your life.
You know, he's done things, and I'm like, bro, me and my dad, ask her, like, me and my dad are like this, and now we're like this, but like before we were like this, and nobody could tell us any wrong about each other. We were so close, and he let a woman come in between us.
And I don't even think to this day he even notices or recognizes it. And it's like, it's sad because like I don't even want to go to New York, and that's my hometown. Like I want to see my friends. I'm always with my friends. I'm coming up there. Like I want to see you. Like I have like this vacation time, and just stuff like that. I'm like, I want to come see y'all. It's just like I want peace and tranquility in my life. And going to that house just like
brings back wild memories.
And then me and her don't get like. And then she still. And then okay, we didn't even tell them the rest. Like she still doesn't even try with us. Like we still don't have. Yeah. So she had came back. May, April, around that time, right? So I'm like, okay, she's coming back. And at first I'm like, oh shit.
And my dad,
I was just there at the time. Yeah. Tia was in Virginia.
Yeah, but I always was up there. And my dad was like, everything's gonna be different. And at first I thought it would have been different because I was gone. Because apparently I was the problem. So I was like, I was gone, and maybe she would act better, but she didn't. Nah, and her daughter was not there. Her daughter did not come back.
Right.
And then when she even before they came back, we found wedding pictures. And it wasn't like a big wedding. It wasn't like a big wedding, but it was like a little ceremony.
They got like a justice of peace thing,
and they had like a little ceremony.
Right.
Talk about we was at school.
Mind you, they came in July. School in New York don't start till the beginning of September. Okay,
I believe it was before school started.
I believe it too, to be honest. I will say it's something called BS. So all that I say, people don't ever do that to your children. Don't put your children through any of that. Like that's just beyond messed up. And it's like when you reflect back on it, it's just like it's really some type of crazy mess. But it just happened. So when she came back, I was there. Me and my dad, we just had once she left, me and my dad, we had to kind of get back into the groove,
the funk of things,
and try to I guess
because that's when I was still there.
And no, you weren't there at first.
When she left before.
Okay,
I was still there.
All right, I get that. We already know that. Tia stayed the rest of the year. She was there and she had to left for the next school year. When she came back in April, May, I was just there. My dad and me was going that's my homie. And
that changed.
So I was like, okay, she's coming back. I'm gonna come on into this with
open mind,
right? Things gonna be better. I'm not gonna come into a situation negative because stuff like that don't work out when you come in a situation negatively. All right. Mind you, my dad, I'm knocked out sleep. She had a late flight. She probably didn't get into the house midnight plus, and I was like, okay, I didn't see her. So I'm like, okay, that's normal because I was knocked out. Don't wake me up to come see her. So I didn't see her for 2 days after she got there because she was in the room and had whatever. I was not even there.
Closed herself in,
or
basically.
The gym, and basically it was like roommates who never see each other. Never. That's why I was living with her. Everything was skipping around her. Me and her just did not talk, did not bang with each other, nothing. And my dad kept trying to push things for example, my prom, which was in June, he would be like, oh, she said you look so beautiful. I walk right past her in the living room because I don't have anything to say to you. You don't say hi to me. And then my sister, we have a couple of half siblings.
Yeah.
So my sister from Barbados was visiting with her kids, and she was trying to act and do this whole oh, we're all beautiful and everything's kid. Nah, boo. I already let my sister know before she got there. She already knew what it was before it even was anything.
So before she took any side type of thing.
And she was like, I ain't trying to get to know nobody. Because everybody knows my mom and my dad being together because they was together for like 20 years.
Long,
so they,
OD.
yeah, so like everybody knows my mom. And everybody knows that my mom has that nice, kind, welcoming spirit. So when they see somebody else, they're like, whoa there. Who's she?
Like, who you?
Like, new person, who this?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what happened. She was like, and then my dad would tell me, like, oh, Jillian said this. Wait a minute, Jillian don't talk no more? You're a grown ass woman.
You're in your 40s and you don't know how to talk.
Use your mouth, boo-boo.
But, anyways, let's cut this short. At the end of the day, believe it or not, this happened to us. And we want to just tell everybody out there, trust me, just because our step-parent did this to us doesn't mean this will happen to you. Like, you know, I walked in with a positive mind, but it didn't turn out good.
Right.
But always walking with a positive attitude, a positive mind, because if you don't, like, things are bound to fall. So just try to walk into things positively. But honestly, believe it or not, it sounds crazy. Like, I feel like I'm happy this happened to me because I take this and I'm good with it now. Like, I'm fine with it now. Mm-hmm. And I know that when I get older and if this happens to me and my kids, or like this happens in the future, I know to bet, like, I won't be able to, I'm not going to do that to my kids.
Yeah, just a couple of tips we're going to run through real quick is, but if you're going to introduce your kids to some type of step parents, or you're going to be introduced to a step parent, just go into it with a positive mind. And, if it doesn't go as, planned and things are not going well with you and that parent, make sure you have somebody to talk to. I feel like that's like the most important thing. Have someone to talk to, if it's your mom or whoever else, have somebody to talk to, a friend, someone, a counselor, just someone to talk to, because that kind of kept us strong. We kept each other strong. And of course our mom, right? Yeah. So like, if you're able to do that, I feel like you can definitely get through it. But that is our story time, and I hope you enjoyed it today. So see you next time.
Peace. Bye.